We're just gonna start going. Yeah,
go for it.
This is about 12:11 local time here in Bloomington. Friday, today's 17th, November 17th.
Yep,
We just got
17.
done. Just got done with the teaching our lessons, 6th graders.
Right there.
Right up there. They're eating.
We're gonna do like a little walk and talk.
Yeah.
On the way back to kind of talk about what we did.
We all did.
You guys are partners.
Yeah,
you guys do it
partners.
together.
You're partners. And we all did information literacy, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
all of us.
No?
Wait,
You
what
guys
did
were.
you do?
I did digital footprint and like security privacy stuff.
Okay, so
Nice,
first,
nice.
let's go. Like what they know first. What they know.
What do they know? Should I like pass the camera or like? What do
I mean,
Sure, pass it.
Sure,
Go
okay.
for it,
Okay,
yeah.
so what do they know?
What do they know? They knew a lot about like the security stuff. Like they're really good about that. They didn't really know too much about like terms like phishing, and like they had no idea. A lot of them don't have social media yet, so like I was surprised with that.
Yeah, surprising.
But I think with the technology and everything, like we did like a Jeopardy game and like a Nearpod and like QR codes and all that. That worked out really well. They were really engaged the whole time.
Nice, nice.
So yeah, the 6 years is really fun to work with though. What about you guys? Like?
Well, you look.
Well, I also did information literacy, like you guys, and my partner wasn't here, so I ran it solo, and I kind of had to throw a couple audibles in there, change it up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But I was impressed by the students' ability to kind of work this stuff out. So I asked them what tone was, and just let them go back and forth, and by after 30, 45 seconds, a minute maybe, they were able to kind of produce an answer that made sense. Whereas at the beginning they were just kind of throwing words, but then together, collaboratively, they were able to come up with an answer.
Nice.
I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
How'd you use technology in the lesson?
We used QR codes. So what we did was we put them on the game board and then linked them to articles and had the students identify tone and the audience and how to recognize whether the article that we gave them was fake or real. So that's the main premise was, hey, you're given an assignment, you have to do some research. Where do you go from there? Using tone, audience, and of course the accuracy of information.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Hey.
We did a pretty similar thing. We used a bunch of QR codes. We did
60 QR
60 QR codes.
60.
Yeah, one for every source we found. So
Yeah.
we had to find and analyze 60 sources.
Yep.
Oh,
so
man.
they were printed on little cards. The kids could scan them. Oh my gosh, there's a dog. That's awesome. Yeah, no, so 60 QR codes linking to 60 different articles. The kids would read them. They would identify authority, accuracy, currency.
They did really well. I was very surprised. There were very little mistakes, and I thought I was going to have to explain to them a million times what authority was, but I think the little papers that we printed out for them really helped. We gave them like guidelines, and so that helped them going through the game, and that they were able to know what they were doing by themselves without a whole lot of class supervision.
Yeah. So what was the most surprising thing for you about this whole thing today?
I'm secondary, so I was a little worried about working with the 6th graders, but I will say that I thought that they were very well behaved.
Oh yeah.
And of course, there were times where they would look odd bells going off at 12:15 local time here in Bloomington, Friday, November 17, 2017. Yeah. But like the students, of course they just kind of look off, they get distracted or whatever, but being able to hone them back in, like, okay, Bobby, what do you think? Give me a sentence. They were able to do that better than I really thought they might be able to. So
I think the Go Noodle thing at the beginning really helped too, because they were like,
yeah.
we're in a new space, we're gonna act nuts, and Dr. L was like, nah, man, you're gonna act nuts to this, and you're gonna be chill for the rest of it. So I think that really helped.
I think so too.
Yeah, and it wasn't like one of the ones where you have to dance, which can be kind of embarrassing, especially if you for the kids that age. It was a good level of one where
It was a good level of embarrassment. It was good.
It was a decent level of
and
embarrassment.
it was like hey, I'm not going to be too cool for this lesson.
Yeah.
I might be too cool for the thing at the beginning, and I'm not going to be too cool.
Yeah.
So I did think it was probably a good opener.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else to add?
How could technology? We already talked about that. impacted how you might use technology in your classroom in the future?
Oh man, I really loved the microphones.
Oh yeah,
That was so cool. That entire classroom was so cool.
But, no, that was really cool. I really like the idea of being able to project what we have on our screen up on the big screen.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
That's a good idea.
Hopefully, whatever school I'm at has like a screen sharing kind of thing that the students could project their laptop onto our screen. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I agree.
You have to like avoid like signing into the teacher's computer, and that takes forever because like if you use Google Chrome, you're like, well, this person is already signed in. Well, you gotta sign them out. And then you really sign them out properly.
Do a mobile login. Yeah.
It takes forever.
He's calm.
Yeah.
I thought there were just certain things that are just more efficient.
Oh yeah.
Like we all had the same, using the QR codes, we were all just set it over and everyone had the same article, boom, just like that.
Yeah.
And then we could put another QR code, everyone had the article just like that.
Yep.
And so
I think it's a lot faster than even having like a link.
I think
too.
so. Yeah.
Like a link that they click on a computer. I think the QR code was a lot faster.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that it means that you have to have like iPads or like make sure that everyone in the class has like a phone that you can scan a QR code, which I know is like not a thing from my district at home, but they're working on it. Yeah. So
well, with Apple like making like the QR reader standard.
Yeah, that's
like,
great. Yeah.
By the time they're our age,
yeah,
I mean, I can't even imagine.
Especially with
QR
like,
codes won't be a thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Doctor, QR won't be a thing.
Especially with secondary Snapchat QR codes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All the kids have Snapchat.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
That's true.
Yep.
Technology, man.
Yep.
Yeah, it's great.
Any closing remarks?
Do we cover all the points?
I'm pretty sure.
I think so. Okay, so first one was what did you teach to whom?
We did that.
Time. I mean, we did that.
We did that.
They're still in there. I mean, we could go and interview them.
12:18 local time here in Bloomington.
Describe your experience. We did that.
Pretty solid.
Yeah. It was
It
a
was-
positive experience.
It really was. It was
I
good.
was really worried going into it, but then they came in and they were good kids.
They were good
I
kids.
mean, they were like the normal high energy 6th graders. We're in a new place. We're on a college campus, but they were good kids.
They were.
When I went to bed last night and set the alarm for 8, I was pretty upset.
Me too. 7:30.
It is 12:19 local time here in Bloomington. I'm feeling pretty good about the whole thing. So I will say I think it was a positive experience. I learned a little bit about using technology, how that works, how students work. I mean, they for sure use technology better than I would have.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
A
definitely.
lot of issues that I know there were a couple weird things that happened with some of our QR codes. Yeah. They were able to problem solve so quick, and I was like, right. I don't know what's happening. They're like, oh no, I got you. It's like okay. Yeah. I mean, I was supposed to be teaching this
resolved, and you're like, I didn't even know there was a problem.
That was a great kind of eye-opener perspective to have.
Yeah.
These kids are not technologically illiterate.
Yeah,
even if they're informationally illiterate going into this thing, they know a little bit about technology and a little bit about information online.
It's true.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
anything else we need?
We talked about how it was used. We thought it helped because it made
Yeah.
talk about that
100%.
because it made things easier. It was
a nice
more
experience.
engaging too. Because can you imagine if we had printed out all of those sources?
No.
And
Trees.
tried
all
to do our
these
game.
trees wouldn't exist. They'd be done. They'd be cut down.
They would, for 60 sources.
Wait,
and all
show
that.
the trees. Show Dr. L the trees.
All the beautiful trees that we saved from technology. Okay.
How can technology be used to improve? We talked about that. How has your experience impacted how you might use technology in the classroom?
All right. Any
I mean,
closing? Anything witty for the closing?
Anything witty? I don't know. You put me on the spot.
Oh.
okay, we did have a kid tell me and Matt that we were the memeiest group.
Oh
my God, yeah.
Yep. Although he was very disappointed that there was not a rare Pepe meme.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was highly disappointed in us, but he was like, you know what, you guys were the memeiest group. Memeiest group?
I think he even used it incorrectly. You guys were the most memeiest or something.
Yeah, I think so.
English isn't my suit, so maybe
it's
somebody else
fine.
can tackle that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say one last thing.
All right.
I thought it was very interesting. I didn't tell you guys this yet. The first group that I had, there were 5 students, and we were talking about .org, .edu, .gov, and I said, so do you trust what the government puts out? And all 5 of them, in different ways, said unequivocally no. They do not trust what their government.
Really?
So, a little eye opener, something that we're gonna have
In
to deal
6th
with.
grade.
Sixth
Yeah.
grade. All of them said no.
Oh.
The next group, all 4 of them said yes.
What?
Really?
Yeah. And I really didn't get like the copycat vibe from it. Like they were like felt pretty passionate about no.
Wow.
The
Dang.
first group. So
That's something you
I had a girl literally. She was talking about accuracy, and they had an article from Fox News, and she was like, "So like, do I trust this?" And I was like, "No." It was like, yes and no. She was like, "Well, would I trust CNN?" And I was like, it was like that moment that Dr. L, like literally in the elevator, talked with Deborah about like, well, you're just gonna have to kind of handle it. What if a 6th grader does say that? Like, there it was, like
staring in the face.
So I mean that's something we're gonna have to do. But I thought at 6th grade that was wild.
Yeah,
for
that
them
they
to
did
be
already
that aware.
Yeah, to know that like they don't.
and to feel passionately.
Yeah,
too.
Especially
not
like my parents told me I shouldn't, so I don't.
So
but,
like automatically like no, you know,
Yeah.
but like they actually
Felt
thought
it
it
out.
out.
No.
Like,
And so like one of the questions we asked, like pertained to that, which .gov.org.edu, and like they didn't choose .gov.
Really?
And I, so then I
Wow.
walked them through that, and that's what they came to. So
It's so
kinda
different than how we were. Like I feel like we were raised. Like
Yeah.
.gov is a good source, 'cause
Right.
it's
Like, all
verified
those.
by the government.
Right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
So
that's
you know,
wild.
it is 12:23 Eastern Standard Time local here in Bloomington, and I'll end it with what should your government do for you? On that note.
God take it.
All right.
Have a great Thanksgiving, Dr.
Thanks, Dr. L.
Thanks, Dr. L.